What is up, guys? This is the BMC, or Batman Minecraft Code, back with the fifth and final part of the Rubik's Cube series tutorial on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So now, at this point, if you have seen the other four videos, you should have the yellow solved and the first two layers, as well as the white solved of your Rubik's Cube. So, in the final part of this tutorial, we will be teaching you how to solve the last layer in the middle, so that they are all solved. So the whole thing is solved and you are done. Now, this will involve two more algorithms that you need to memorize if you want to be able to do this without having to look at a video. Again, most of this is just practice. You need to do these over and over and over again until you get them down, and most of it's muscle memory. So yeah, let's get into this. So here are our algorithms today. I know they're quite lengthy. Not very hard to memorize, though. Okay, so you have just completed, hopefully watching the last video, and you saw how to solve the yellow on top. That's great. So now we need to figure out, okay, what do we need to do here? So we need to use this algorithm. Okay, but before we just do it, you need to look around your cube. Now, remember on the yellow I was talked about having yellow headlights? Now you're looking for different colored headlights, which in this case are right here. We have headlights, okay? Now all of this is still just jumbled up, okay? So, you look at these headlights, match the outer headlights to their color so you have the middle that's centered, okay? If you don't have headlights, we'll get to that later. So, you have one pair of headlights, that's it. And again, with the headlights, you put it on the left, okay? Always put the headlights on the left no matter what algorithm you're doing, okay? So in this case, we'll be using this algorithm up here. So you put the headlights on the left once you've located them in this layer. If you don't have any, well, we'll get to that later in the video. And you do this algorithm right here, okay? Headlights on the left, holding the cube like this, we go this algorithm. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U2, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. Okay? There you go. Now, if you look at the cube, we have lots of headlights. Every single side has headlights. Okay? So now if we take the back view, okay, so now what if none of our sides have headlights? Well, it doesn't matter where you do this algorithm. You could do it wherever the heck you want. If you have no headlights, see? Not the same, not the same, not the same, and not the same. So you do this algorithm wherever you want. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U2, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. Okay? Now if you look around the cube, you will find a pair with headlights. If you had no headlights, make sure you look deeply. Okay? So you will find a part of the cube with headlights. Again, match it with its color. So you have that one center off piece. Hold it on the left and do the same algorithm. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U2, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. And now we have lots of headlights. Okay? That's really it for that algorithm. You just have to look for headlights and you put them on the left and do that algorithm. If you have no headlights, then do that algorithm. Then you should have headlights and then put those on the left and do the algorithm. Not that difficult, really. Just kind of intuitive a little bit there, and yeah, that's what that algorithm is used for to get to here. There it is. So I have my headlights on the left, and we do R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U2, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. Okay? Beautiful. So, yeah, that's it for that algorithm. You're just trying to get the cube with multiple headlights, basically. Okay? And if you didn't match them up, then it might look like this, and then you can match them up afterwards. But you should have something that looks something like this. Okay? Now that you've done that, that's all that algorithm is used for. But you have to know it, because otherwise you won't be able to use it. Now, some of you, if you're lucky, when solving the cube, when you get done with solving yellow, you will already have multiple headlights, and you won't need to use that algorithm at all. But most of the time, you will need to. But now that you've done that and you have multiple headlights, then we can move on to this algorithm. Excuse me. Okay, this algorithm, basically what it does is it switches the middle pieces. Okay, so you're going to hold the cube. If you have a solid color, make sure you match that color up. Because sometimes you will have, instead of headlights, it'll be a solid color. And then you do the algorithm with the solid color on the left, just like as if it were headlights. And I'll show you that later as well. Actually, I'll show you that now. Okay, so in this case, I have no headlights, but I have a solid color. Okay, you act like these are headlights, and you put that on the left. And then you go ahead and use this algorithm. Okay, and now we have multiple headlights. That's solved, but you have multiple headlights. Okay, so now we can use this algorithm. So in case you had that bar, just match it up, and then if you don't have headlights here, then you do this algorithm to get the headlights. Okay, so now you should have multiple headlights. If you have a bar that with one solid color, put it in the back. So here's left, front, right, and the back has the bar. If you don't have a bar and you have 4 headlights, it doesn't matter where you do this from. But if you have a bar, put it in the back. Hopefully that makes sense. Now we can do this algorithm with the bar in the back. Or if you have all headlights, doesn't matter where. But if you have a bar, you have to put it in the back. And do this. Ready? Front 2, upper, R prime, L, front 2, R, L prime, U, and front 2. Now in my case, it solved the cube. So you'd be done. But in many cases, it won't be like that. Most of the time, sometimes it'll be like this. So you have this, you have solved in the back, and you need to move this, and you need to do this algorithm. So we go ahead and do it. F2, U, R prime, L, F2, R, L prime, U, F2, and it didn't solve it. See? So, don't worry, you just have to do it again. F2, U, R prime, L, F2, R, L prime, U, F2. Now it's solved. Okay? Now we'll go over some other cases in which you will have 4 headlights instead of just the 3. Okay? So, in this case, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 headlights. As I said before, if you have 4 headlights and not 1 bar, then it doesn't matter where you do this algorithm. So let's just do it right here. F2, U, R prime, L, F2, R, L prime, U, F2. Okay? Now if you look at this, you should have a bar on the cube somewhere. In this case, it's already solved. Who knows? It might be like that. You just need to match the bar up so it's the same color, and then hold it in the back. And then go ahead and do this algorithm. And it's solved. Beautiful. Now I'll show you the other case that you'll have with 4. Okay. It'll look like this. Okay. Again, you have no bar. So it does not matter where you do this. Just go ahead and do it. 2, U, R, L, F2, R, L prime, U, F2. There we go. Now, we'll look at the cube. Oh, there's the bar. Again, if it's off its color, match it with its color, and then put it in the back. So it's in the back. Now, and at this point, you go ahead and do that again. And it's solved. So guys, that's basically it to solving a Rubik's Cube. Obviously there are advanced ways to do this, but I'm just teaching the beginner's way. So that's all you basically need. I'll have those two in the description as well. Again, most of this is just practice, 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 and this becomes muscle memory. You know, some of these, like, this is the longest algorithm we learned, and it becomes fairly simple. Like, that was it, you know. So it's not very difficult. Beginning, it'll take you quite a long time to memorize those like 7-8 algorithms that we did. But once you have them, muscle memory is down, it becomes very easy. And using this method, I was able to get about an average of 50-second solves. Yeah, that's under a minute using this beginner's method. Now I'm down to about 35 seconds, 30 seconds between there. So I'm still learning all the OLLs and stuff, but yeah, so at this point it's just practice, practice, practice until it becomes muscle memory and very easy to do. So that's basically it, guys. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you've watched the other 4 videos. Pretty easy once you get the hang of it, and your friends will cry because they don't know how to do it. And then you can teach them or point them to this video if you want, and it'll be awesome. So hopefully this teach you something and taught you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe to this video, and thank you guys for watching. I'm out. I'll see you guys later.